So you signed up for Uber Eats, you downloaded the app, now what? I'm going to walk you through the main parts of the app, show you where to find your ratings and earnings, and share a few tips. And near the end of the video, I'll share one feature that most new drivers overlook. Okay, so once you open up your Uber Eats app, I have my phone here, it'll first ask you to turn on your GPS. So first thing I do, turn on GPS. It'll pretty much walk you through the process. When you click the menu tab, as you see, it says Earn with Ride. You could also click the Discover tab. That has the opportunities, which are basically like bonus pay opportunities. So as you see here, it says $6 extra by completing 2 trips. So I'll click that. Let's see what that's about. And as you see, it's tiered quest. So for the first 2 trips you do between 8 and 11 a.m., you'll earn $6. If you do 2 more, you'll earn $8. And then 10 and 12. That would be a total of $36 for 8 orders, which is actually pretty good. 8, 16, 24, 32. So yeah, that's over $4 per order. So that's pretty good. Normally they only do about $3 per order for these. But as you see, the details, geographical restrictions apply. So make sure you know where the quest is taking place and where you're able to take orders from, because Uber Eats may send you an offer for a restaurant that's right outside the zone where the quest is occurring, and that offer won't count for the quest. Lastly, I just want to say, as long as you accept the offer before the end of the quest window, then that offer will count for your quest. But if you accept it before the quest window, even if you deliver it within the quest window, it won't count. You have to accept the offer in between the quest window. So 8 to 11 a.m. for this quest. Now they also have like rides you could schedule. So there's a Walmart here for $4, 24 minutes. You could accept that, and then at 2:45 you'd have an order lined up. No thanks. Yeah, for other opportunities, they also offer shop and deliver opportunities. So here's $15 extra for 5 shop and deliver orders. And then this one ends today at 6. So I think this was a few days, not just today. All right, besides the Discover tab, you also have Uber Eats Pro, Wallet, Account. So for Uber Eats Pro, that's if you want the reward tiers. As you can see, I'm green. I don't care about the reward tiers personally. You have to keep your acceptance rate above 30% in my area. I think it's 50 in other areas, just to unlock gold, the second tier. And your cancellation rate has to stay below 8% in my area. I'm currently at 12 because there's a lot of orders that have already been picked up, or there's a lot of times where I just change my mind after I accept an offer. DoorDash will send me something better, or Grubhub, or whatever the case may be. I do take advantage of the option to cancel. In my area, as long as you keep your cancellation rate below 15%, you won't get fired or anything. It is 10% in some areas, so keep it below 10% just in case. And then acceptance rate does not matter in most areas. In some areas, it's so oversaturated that you may need those higher reward tiers just to get steady work. Yeah, if you do get the rewards tiers, you do get rewards like preferred deliveries, tuition coverage, roadside assistance. So those are worth looking into if you do go for those reward tiers. If you'd like a more detailed video on those reward tiers, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you go for the reward tiers, let me know why, and let me know how it is for you. All right, so next up we have wallet. As you can see, once you work, you'll see your balance. I have $62 in my wallet. I could cash out if I want. Once you cash out, there is a fee of $1.25 in my area. If you don't cash out instantly, you'll receive a weekly direct deposit with no fee. Lastly, we have Accounts tab. Get app settings. So here in the app settings, you could adjust the general sounds and voice. So make sure you turn down the general audio here because that's way too loud. Turn off read writer messages, the voice navigation if you want to turn that on. Some people like to have that, like for the GPS. So yeah, those are useful to have. And then also you could choose whether to use Uber's navigation or your phone's navigation. There are accessibility options. Also, night mode is something a lot of people like and don't know how to activate. So you could put night mode to always on or automatic if you'd like. And as you see, it makes the app dark here. That's a cool little feature. And like I said, that's going to be in the app settings. And then, sorry, and then you click night mode. I'm going to get ready to go online here. You also have your inbox for useless notifications. Sometimes they're important. Support messages. Yep, you might have to talk to them pretty often. Discovers just the opportunities. Earnings will show your earnings. Obviously, with your wallet, you could see details as well. Quests will be down on the bottom, and then it'll show you more details. So this week I've been online for 4 hours total. I took 5 deliveries and I made $62. I got 30 points. That's for the rewards tier. Uber paid me a net fare of $17 and I got $45 in tips. So yeah, most of my money comes from tips. I do try to make $10 per delivery. I do DoorDash shipped, Grubhub, and side jobs as well. So this is just one source of income. As you see, last week, 24 trips, $270. Was online for 20 hours. So who knows how many hours I worked. $78 from Uber, $6 in promotions, $10 from Uber support for issue with my Uber card when I was paying for a shop and pay. But that's another story. And $177 in tips. So yeah, tips are most of my income. All right, and I do want to go over stats. So how to see stats. So you're on the home screen. It doesn't show you like your profile or how to see stats really unless you scroll down, and that's just the basic stats. So it'll show you acceptance rate 6, cancellation rate 12, customer satisfaction 100, and on time is 82 for me. But if you want to see your stats, you're going to click menu, and then you'll click your profile picture and your name at the top of the screen. So my name's Matthew. If you didn't know, Mr. Hustle, Matthew. So once you click that, you'll see your stats. So as you see the stats I went over, if you have any reports, that's like contract violations, you'll see them there as well. Then you see the lifetime highlights on the bottom, 5 years, 6,500 deliveries. That's a lot. And then you can also click view public profile. And then you got your picture, your reward status, your name, why you deliver. You could edit that if you want. I put to help buy a house for my son and I. I currently rent. I do want to buy in the future. Then you could put your favorite foods, languages you know. I put my favorite food is pizza, buffalo wings, salad, and oranges. I did that like 5 years ago. It's pretty true. It's still true for the most part. Yeah, I can't I wouldn't disagree. And you see the compliments, lifetime compliments. Quick and efficient, deliver with care, perfect handoff, friendly service, great communication. So that's how you see your stats there. Like I said, cancellation rate, try to keep it below 10 or 15 so you don't have to worry about getting fired. Acceptance rate, doesn't matter. They try to make you think it does, but it really doesn't. On-time rate. Okay, then there's also the help and the learning center. Learning center is just like driver training, if you want to go through their training. And then with the help section, as you can see, it's kind of overwhelming. What you want to do, if you want to talk to support, is just scroll all the way down and then click contact us on the bottom. And then once you click that, a chat prompt will start. You won't have a text box, so just click something else. And then you'll get your text box. And then in the text box, you'll do talk to agent. It'll try to prevent you from getting an agent, probably. We'll see. Yeah, the robot still wants to help you. So just say talk to agent again. And then it'll give you the option to talk with the agent, most likely. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do do do. It's really thinking about this one. Making progress. Sorry. Maybe I'll put this in like fast forward. Thanks for waiting. Confirming the details. Oh my gosh, they really don't want me talking to someone. So yeah, just make sure you have a lot of time. It's actually a little quicker if you're on an order or if you're online. So yeah, it's saying describe agent. Talk to agent about pay. So I'll just put anything. Hopefully now I could get the option, but so it's still trying to talk to me. Yeah, you may just have to talk to a robot. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so it said to connect you to the right agent, please choose the category that fits you both. So based off what your issue is, you could choose one. I'll do earnings and payments just so they think it's about money. And then finally, it gives me the option to talk to them through a message, live chat, or phone. So message is like email. Live chat is like just sending a text message kind of. And then phone is over the phone voice. You're going to want to choose phone over the phone voice every time. That's where you'll get the best support. That's where you'll be able to talk to a supervisor if needed. Say if the order's already been picked up and you drove to the store, you're going to want to ask the store if they'll remake it. And then if they say no, you're going to want to contact support. Let them know the order's already been picked up. The store refused to remake it, and you're frustrated or you're upset, and you'd like to have the order canceled and speak with a supervisor about compensation. They'll say, okay, I could cancel it, but let me just let you know you get paid for after pickup, so we can't pay you for it. They just don't want you to get the compensation pay. Just say, yes, please cancel the order and let me speak with a supervisor. Then once you get a supervisor, they'll review things, they'll say sorry, and then they'll offer you compensation pay. 9 times out of 10, I've been successful. Like I showed you, I got $10 for a issue on a shop and pay order, where I shopped for 2 things. I went to pay for it. I needed $175 to pay for it, but they said they could only load the card with $170. So it was complete nonsense. Out of my control, not my fault. So they canceled it and gave me $10. So once you log in, you'll get sent orders. This one's horrible. So feel free to click that X button to decline. Acceptance rate is not as important as you may think in most areas. 0 of 2 on the top. What's 0 of 2? Those are the quests. You could click it, switch over to other quests, switch over to your daily income, reward status, and your last trip. All right. So yeah, I want to accept an order to show you how to navigate that as well, but I'm not accepting 2 because I don't want to cancel 2. So we'll decline that also. Hopefully we get a single. Preferences. As you see, I turned off shop and deliver orders after the fiasco the other day. You could turn on and off teen orders. I have it on just to get more offers. And then if you have an insulated bag, you could turn that on. I do. I don't know why it was off. Sometimes they turn it off automatically. See driving time. You get 12 hours of driving time before they make you take a 6-hour break. So something to keep in mind if you got rent coming up and you're thinking of working 24 hours in a row. You can't. It's against the law. They're not going to send me an offer, so we'll have to save that for another video. But one of the main things I would look at is the heat maps. Now, those really help out a lot. So as you see here, this is one of my main work zones. You got a lot of red and yellow, a big stretch. So you're going to get offers from all the restaurants on that stretch. It's like 2, 3, 4 miles worth of road, worth of businesses you could work for. I do a lot of shipped orders out here as well. That's like if I need to make a lot of money, I know I'll have consistent work all day out there and high paying offers. They keep sending me doubles. They don't want me to show you guys. Alright, so I'll have to do another video going over how to manage orders, like how to cancel, how to bypass needing a PIN, all that good stuff. So yeah, so what's the secret I told you guys to stick around for? It's very simple, but the secret I told you to stick around for is the coffee mug. If you click that coffee mug, you'll be able to pause orders. So say if you're near a Walmart or Home Depot after drop off and you don't want to get spammed with those orders and kill your acceptance rate or feel forced to take one, you're going to want to pause the orders coming in with that coffee mug. Or say you're dropping off an order, you're 1 minute from drop off, and you really need to focus on the navigation, you're going to want to click that coffee cup so an order doesn't come in and take the directions off your screen. I've missed turns because of that, and it's not fun. So that's your extra tip for staying around. I do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and tell me how you feel in the comments below. Also, we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, so please consider subscribing to support the channel. We got challenge videos and formal videos. I'm also starting to answer questions from comments you leave down below. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just leave them down below, and I'll be sure to answer in a timely manner. All right, that does it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Good luck out there. Hope you make a lot of money, and see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.